Welcome to the final module in the Collaboration Architecture Stage 1 training. My name is Amy Ryan. If there's one constant in today's digital communications industry, it's change. By now, you should be more comfortable with the strategy and vision of the collaboration architecture. In the modules, we identified how Cisco is supporting key market trends and issues that could be impacting your customer. Use cases were identified that hopefully resonate, so you can visualize how the collaboration portfolio can benefit our customers' business initiatives. So now let's move on to account discovery. So in this module, we will add more depth around discovery with your customer and insights that will assist in identifying opportunities. There will be examples of questions to ask your customer that will lead them to open up with more detail that will help qualify the opportunity. Understanding the competitive landscape will help gain insight on what you look for to gain a competitive advantage. And ultimately, we will provide more ways to help find information so that you can take your opportunity to the next step. We're going to approach identifying opportunities by the core competencies of collaboration architecture: calling, meetings, team collaboration, and the Cisco Customer Journey Solutions, formerly known as Customer Care. These three questions are questions that you should always have in the back of your mind when staging your discovery. Having a good understanding of what your customer has already invested in is key. There are many ways to find out this information within Cisco. If you're unable to determine this before you meet with your customer, there are multiple ways to watch and identify to find clues. And always assume that a competitor solution is present within your customer. So let's start with calling. What are some of the things to look for when you have a customer that is not a Cisco voice or calling customer? Maybe ask the customer, or if you're on site, better yet, observe what their existing voice infrastructure is. What type of desk phones do they have? That will give you a lot of good information. Also, knowing if they're moving towards an environment where they might be doing more support for mobile workers or teleworker options, and what percentage that their knowledge workers actually travel. Maybe you've noticed that the customer is expanding and opening offices in different locations. Great initial questions to ask. Is there a company initiative to consume cloud services to reduce IT cost center expenditures? Is calling a part of cloud services consumption? And if so, what providers are they considering? Who are they currently working with? If this is a new customer, then definitely a competitor is in there. Find out where they are in the life cycle of their existing investment. Are they up to date on software packages with their current solution? Where are they at with maintenance renewals? Is the existing phone system a distributed architecture that enables phone services at remote offices? How are those being managed? This is all good information to find out. What are some things you can look for with existing customers? Certainly to determine if their current desktop endpoints are end of sale. Also, is their video being leveraged in the meeting rooms? If so, what type of video endpoints are they? Maybe they're not Cisco endpoints, and that could provide another opportunity with integrations with our current solutions. Some questions to ask is, again, are they moving to the cloud to reduce costs? Is that being considered? And if so, who are they talking to? Does the customer have a mobile-first strategy for the company, allowing users to bring their own device and add that to the corporate network? What business applications have been integrated with their current solution, if any, to improve employee workflow, or has that even been considered? Are they currently using Office 365, and are they considering voice with that current solution? Does the current solution enable integration with using standard APIs? These questions can lead to a lot of detailed information that you could supply your PSS to help you move to the next level of this opportunity. Let's move on to meetings. Many times when we schedule meetings with our customers, we are quick to use our tools. However, one way to obtain good information on how our customers are meeting would be to have them send the invite. This will help identify what meeting solution they are using today, not only from a competitive approach, but it can also provide initial information on how they are meeting today. For example, is it an audio-only solution? Does it support video? When you're on site with your customer, do you see video solutions in their conference rooms? When moving to questions to ask, it is a good idea to ask your customer how their users meet today. This will open up a broader discussion. You can follow it up with questions like, where do your users work? Do you often require support for remote participants? Do you find that you use more web or video conferencing? What's the usage of each? How does your meeting solution integrate with your current calling solution? Are you redesigning your existing workspaces to respond to the way users are starting to work? And from a competitive perspective, again, where are they in their license agreement? When are they up for a renewal with an existing enterprise agreement? What is the most difficult thing for the users with their current solution today? Are you looking to move your meetings to the cloud? When working with an existing customer, it's good to know what they have. Are they using an on-premise solution? And if so, is it end of life? Do they have video endpoints currently? And if they're using WebEx, it is important to know what version they are on and if it's locked down. They could be missing out on key new features that will allow competitors in. Also, it's good to find out what their audio spend is and how that is being supported. So some good questions to ask would be, what do you consider a successful meeting? This is an open-ended question and can leverage many different things, but it will lead to other discussions. What you want to identify is if there are functions they are missing that can be supported with better integration. Is your current meeting platform integrated with your calling or video platform? Is your current meetings integrated with Calendar app? This is all good to know because if they are not, we have an opportunity to upgrade their existing solution for a better user experience. It's good to know if they're leveraging all the features of their current solution. Are they leveraging the agile join experience that comes with WebEx solutions from any device? A great question to ask is if there are other meeting applications that are being deployed. If so, ask why. It could be that they are unaware their existing solution can be leveraged to support them in the same way. As discussed in other modules, in today's era of distributed teams and remote workers, technology plays an essential role in collaboration. When doing discovery for WebEx Teams opportunities, each question on this slide is valuable for new and existing customers. So let's just start going through them. Things to look for. Observe where your customers' resources are. Chances are, if they have many complex ecosystems, they require support for the way that they communicate. If they have multiple departments, you can guarantee there's a lot of project-based work. That will lead to an opportunity. You can start asking them questions on how their users are engaging in communications today. How are they sharing information? Are they working in a virtual team environment? This is very good information to lead to a Teams discussion. And in their basic workflow, do they typically collaborate with users outside their organization? And again, if they're an existing voice customer, are they using Jabber for IM? If not, ask them what application they are using for instant messaging. Does the company support the ability for them to communicate and collaborate with this application outside their organization? It's also good to ask your customer their ability to collaborate before, during, and after a meeting. How is that working into their project flow? It's always good to find out if they're a Microsoft Office 365 user or if they have Slack in their environment. Maybe a question to ask is, do you find your users are using personal chat clients to do business? These are all good questions to start gathering detail on where you can take your customer and expose more opportunities. Finally, let's talk about customer journey solutions. With a new customer, One thing you can do is go to their website and see what types of interactions are offered. For example, chat, web, email, or maybe even scheduled callback. The very first thing you want to identify or ask your customer is, do you have a contact center? It is likely that they do. That will help to lead into other key qualifying questions. For example, is the contact center focused on service and support of customers, or is it more sales focused, performing more outbound calling? Or maybe it's doing both. You would also want to identify where the contact center is located. This could identify if the agents are local or multi-site. Having remote agents will determine other requirements, especially if they are agents internationally dispersed. Key thing to keep in mind here is that you now understand more about this collaboration opportunity as a whole. It is important to discover the number of agents. This would not reflect the number of users or employees that act as agents. This number you want to identify is the busiest hour in the busiest scenario. What are the number of concurrent agents logged in the highest total? This information will help frame the type of contact center opportunity, for example, Express versus Enterprise. Gathering this information should lead into understanding who your customer core vendors are today. This will help frame the competitive investment. Also finding out adjacent vendors that may be supporting workforce optimization and other integrated applications. This will give you another source to go to gather detailed information. With an existing customer, it is good to be more familiar with what type of service they are supporting and if they may be expanding additional services to their customers. One key question to ask: are you implementing any new projects or integrations to expand your current environment? Maybe they are adding chat to their current solution. Maybe they are expanding and need more agents. This could lead to many different opportunities. And again, finding out what integrated applications are in place today and what vendors are supporting those integrations will give you another source to go to and gather detailed information, as it is likely they are already planning for the next 12 to 18 months. These simple questions will lead to gathering 85% of the information a PSS or CSE needs from you to help further define the opportunity. In this module, we have focused on the 4 core competencies of collaboration. As you may have noticed, these competencies have strengths that can be heavily leveraged individually with your customers, but also have a better together story as well. Combining these opportunities by leveraging the Collaboration Flex Plan is a great way to grow and build stickiness within your accounts. Many times our customers need more insight and help identifying the best way to support communications with their users. They may also need a deeper look. At Cisco, we have an advisory service that can be leveraged in the sales process that can help sellers and customers. Cisco Collaboration Strategy and Roadmap Services help clients develop a custom business strategy. This service can also help you gain better visibility into your customer's environment, displace the competition, and increase your deal size while accelerating your customer's collaboration journey. When positioned with the Collaboration Flex Plan, this tool can be leveraged to help your customer achieve the deepest return on their collaboration investment. Let's go now to a short video that will give you more information and help you understand more how you can leverage collaboration strategy in the roadmap service.
Our customers seek to reduce complexity, manage risk, and optimize their ability to deal with rapidly changing business environments. The Collaboration Strategy Roadmap Service, or CSR, provides a practical plan to accelerate their collaboration journey, meeting those needs. A typical CSR services engagement, executed over 10 to 12 weeks, will transform your customer's experience model and reinforce a lifecycle management approach. The outputs will mitigate risk, prioritize value processes, and highlight architecture investments for maximum impact. The CSR answers the typical questions of what to do when, and most importantly, why. As part of the service, We define and provide customers with specific recommendations for driving accelerated outcomes using people, process, and technology. By using this tried and tested consulting approach to work with and learn more about our customers, we as sellers will increase visibility into our customers' environments and strategies. Develop relationships leading to increased product and service sales while winning the deal and displacing competitors. CSR packages are easy to attach to the Collaboration Flex Plan. To find out more, visit the Collaboration Strategy Roadmap Hub on Sales Connect, contact your service to sales representative, or contact the Global Collaboration BDM team at ascollaborationbdm@cisco.com.
As promised, here are some areas to find more information to fuel stronger discovery of collaboration sales opportunities. I hope you've enjoyed the training. Thank you.